late night here on a Saturday night, and I am going to be running some meditations. I know I did a video on this a couple of days ago, but I'm actually getting to run one of my favorite missions, which is the one where we actually go and fight Gaul. So for those of you who maybe haven't done it yet, sorry, spoilers ahead. It's the final fight for the main campaign. But yeah, I really want to get out here and get these done. I'm trying to get as many tokens and things like that as I can saved up. Before Osiris comes out, I've been kind of lacking in a lot of this stuff, or slacking on it rather, so some of this stuff I don't really have. I'm going to save you some of the cutscenes here. Not going to worry about that too much. I just want to kind of get to the core gameplay. Now, I am playing on my Warlock. I'm not, oops, phone's going off. I thought I put that on silent there. I am playing on my Warlock, but I don't usually play on her, or on him rather. I think my Warlock and my Hunter are the only hymns I actually have.
We're fine.
So what I'm going to do though is I'm not quite 305, only more so from weapon choice than anything. So
we'll use the Vex teleporter to jump to the
I'm
Traveler.
not using anything that's fully leveled as far as weapons, I don't think, except maybe my power.
Welcome back, Guardian. Glad you could join the party.
So we're just gonna
Red
go
Legion's
through
using
this.
these energy barriers to funnel us into kill boxes. I can hack into
Take
the
out
grid
some
and knock it
ball
down for
here.
short stretches. Stand by.
It's possible it was a giant pain earlier, so not necessarily a pain. That's bad wording. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna go to Destiny Item Manager and I'm gonna go ahead and grab. Oh man, I just forgot the name of it. I went blank. Skyburner's Oath. Mostly because it's an exotic. For those of you who haven't used it, whoop. For those of you who haven't used it yet, it's not great. It's not the best, but it is. It does give you the added bonus of doing more damage to Cabal. So it does that automatically, so let me get out of harm's way here really quick. Throw it on. It is a scout rifle. It does fire on full auto. It does fire a little slower when you are on, as you can see, when I'm zoomed in it's so slow, but when I'm not zoomed in, it'll take them out pretty quickly. The only bad part about that is you're a bad shot. Like I am, you tend to go through some ammo pretty quickly. These guys here, maybe they're doing meditation as well, I'm not really sure. Also earlier I did a video on Skyburner's Oath maybe about a week ago, extolling its first use because it also penetrates the shield of the phalanxes, which if you guys have played the original Destiny, it was a giant pain. In this game it's an even bigger pain because, you know, they fan out.
Disable the barrier. Get moving.
Barrier network is down, so we're gonna get out of here.
Roger that. We're almost at the rally point.
Cade, is the teleporter active?
Ow! Yep, almost ready.
Knew it. Never send a Cade to do a Hawthorne job.
So,
Heard that, Poncho.
go. And I have been playing on and off most of today. And I have the ornament on this character, or on Skyburner's rather.
We're blocked again. There's another energy barrier.
Hold on, I've got you.
Pat, there we go. Some power ammo, which I really didn't need. Take them out. I am using Nightshade on this character as my kinetic. Those of you who watch me play know that's probably my favorite primary, even though I use Nameless Midnight a lot. That's got more to do with a heavy hitter as far as the scout goes.
What's your status?
Damn it!
But
Next
still,
time you
it
get to
is,
fix the Vex Tech while being shot at.
Nightshade
your
is
head
my
down,
favorite
Kate.
weapon.
We're almost there.
And something else I don't think I've mentioned yet, again, if you didn't see me play with Skyburners last week, it does do the extra of the ball. I know I'm probably not saying that, but so it just makes this part a little quicker. Even though I do blow through ammo quite a bit, and not a great shot, it does make that a little bit easier to digest. I'll be 100% honest. Typically, I don't use it just because controlling around with that, I don't really find much of a need for it. So it's very specific.
Ikora and I
When
have
I
reached the rally
played,
point, but Cade is still wrestling for the teleporter.
when I played my second or third
because
playthrough,
they just shot off my arm.
I realized, oh
Hey,
yeah,
We need
I
that
have this.
teleporter.
305,
We can't hold
and
this
it's going to make
position
use
much
of it.
longer.
And it was
They're
a
coming
great
in from all
idea
sides.
because
We need your
basically
help,
I
Guardian.
power level to 20
Traveler.
by doing all of
Gaul
the,
found a way to drain its light. It's the only explanation.
the different adventures and
Guardian,
thing like
we
that.
have to stop him.
And then
If
it
he takes
basically
the
gave
light,
me
it's over.
access before really I got off of IO. It gave me access to a lot of things I could also use. While none of them were necessarily leveled at the time, I at least had access to my exotic, which that helps. This game, the exotics are not as exotic as they used to be, that's for sure. But that doesn't mean that there's not some that have some great abilities and great power. The one I'm wearing now, whoa, they knocked me off. I'm safe, but how do I get back up there? That's probably, there we go. Hot diggity. There we go. But yeah, got the Skull of Dire Ahamkara, which I am wearing. It basically gives me... I'll show you in a second. There we go. Because I want to make sure I get it right. Provides additional damage resistance during my Nova Bomb, which is great, especially PvP-wise. And Nova Bomb kills grant super energy. So that is definitely... I thought I saw something over there. That is definitely more PvE centric.
Ikora,
But I think overall
we don't make it out of this alive.
it's great. It still
Know that
provides
I've
a
never
lot
been
of
prouder to be
resistance.
part of your fire team.
I can get my super back
If we
really
have to
quickly.
die, at least we'll die in
So,
the shadow of the Traveler.
That's really what
We're
that's
about
really
to
what
die,
we're
and you're
looking
still
for
making speeches.
when we're using this thing. So I haven't used it yet. I haven't really had a need to though. So those that's a newer band. There we go. So yeah, if you didn't play Destiny 1, those Cabal with the tanks on their back that exploded, little flamethrower Cabals, they were not in D1. You got to, if you played the beta, you got a chance to go up against them. Kind of a pain in the butt. Not necessarily because they hit hard, but it's the area of effect that we do afterwards. Kind of makes it a pain. But the cool part is if you can take them out and shoot tanks off their backs, they'll explode and take out everybody around them. So definitely
One more. Hey! Don't do that.
the easier way to take them out. Whoop. Who's that? There we go. You see Ikora there blowing people up. That's the shotgun is actually one of the few things I'm missing from the Vanguard gear set. I really kind of want to run some strikes, and I may do that tomorrow because I want to try to get it before
Close to the travelers we can
Curse of Osiris drops
for all of us.
this week. So this part here, the dogs will basically ignore you. can see they're all mostly reds, but I still have my well-rested bonus, so this is a good chance to show you Nova Bombs. I took most of them out, like I see. I basically got my super back, so definitely having Skull of Dire Ahamkara is definitely great for that. So definitely works better when you have a multitude of enemies around, not really a single enemy. I'm probably going to use it more for a crowd control type thing during the Gaul fight, because again, if those of you who've already beaten this know, it's you get the little fountains of light that will automatically recharge your super. So having this helmet is basically a way to reinforce that I can get a few people pumped up. And right here, bam, took a bunch of them out. Not as big a hit that time, but the concept was the same. I don't even know if I hit the big guy over there. I don't think I got him and mailing started, but that's all good. Bastard went and hid from me. Joke's on him, I still got you. Yeah. Again, you can either hit him in headshots or he's got the big tank too. There we go. Let's pick up this ammo. Good on power right now. Make sure we're good. So while we're taking this elevator route, I do want to take this time to let you guys know this is being streamed live on Twitch. I will upload the video later to YouTube, so for those of you who follow me on YouTube, you will have this probably tonight. I'll try to have it up. I also recently created a blog. It's going to have some of the videos posted. Right now I've got my stream session from last night up there. So, for those of you who are new to this, I do have a fire team that I run with on a pretty regular basis. They, they have lives, they have kids and things like that. So, while I am married, so are they. The kids kind of get them busy. Especially this time of year, school's coming out for the holidays and stuff, so they're going to be around more. Traveling, things like that, so I'm going to take some... Oh, they switched me to... They didn't do that. That's no big deal. And as you can see, Gaul Flame first using the Dawn Blade Super. Essentially. So the biggest thing you got to be careful with in this fight, as far as I'm concerned, is the fact that stun. It's not so much the damage it does, it's the fact that it'll knock you off the map. I played this a little earlier with my Titan, trying to do some stuff for her this week, and I had to redo the middle part of the fight about 3 or 4 times just because I kept could get knocked off the map. He wasn't even necessarily doing the damage. He was just he hit me and I kept flying. Oops, I fell off again. What is mine? This is more of a pain for me. This character just because I don't typically play my warlock, so I'm definitely tight through. Now when this is done, I'm gonna probably do the other 2 missions. This is definitely taking longer than it did today. But I'm probably gonna push the meditations. It's the last I have to do on my warlock today. Oops. Oh, I missed! Oh, damn. That sucked. I only created 1 orb. Okay. It's okay. So, there he goes. See, he's running back up to this platform here. Basically, he's siphoning light. And this time he was doing void. So for those of you who have played this, you probably know which supers is coming next. Now one thing I will say from a lore standpoint, not necessarily the lore, but it felt like we got the supers that we got. Mostly due to the fact that we got our light back from corrupted shard traveler, and it for me is just weird because it feels like now but yeah, it just for me was a little weird because it felt like, why is he getting the supers that I have when historically, like, that's not what we got. I would love to get some additional insight into that and see why. See if there's anybody who has any ideas. I feel like that's something that seems kind of trivial probably to most people, but from a continuity standpoint, at least, I guess, because I played D1. Oh, did I fall off? I did. That's okay. No big deal. It's only the first time I died this time. I don't even know what happened. I probably walked right back off of it. Oh, they're gonna make me redo the talking part. That sucks. But yeah, I guess for me it was just a little weird because, like I said, it's we only got the powers we got. Give up! Broken piece of the Traveler, and a lot of stuff that was just a little easier. You know, give us back our powers. Damn! In the face. So let's go get some more. There we go. somebody, and then I can basically eat my grenade, and it will help me regen out. Although I'll be the first to admit, oh, there he goes. Scaredy cat. Right over here. Still a rip down. When it comes to the test. That's what So, just like in Destiny 1, I feel like the Novolon is still one of the strongest supers out there. So I'm going to skip the cutscenes here. Not going to put everybody through that. Let's see. I do also have a Facebook page for the blog posts. If anybody's interested, it's you go to Facebook, look for Destiny 2, the number 2, and you, and me, which is also the name of my stream. So just leave out the parentheses, and you'll be able to find it. So it's brand new. I created all this today. Been busy. So got a lot going on. Just trying to get the website going. There we go. So, I'm updating some of the info now. I totally forgot. I do also have I have an email specifically for all of this. So please, feel free to email me if you ever want to play. I also have on the website for the blog, there is a link to the Facebook page, my Twitter stream, my Twitch stream rather, my YouTube page, everything. So, all the ways you can get in touch with me. So, feel free, guys. Reach out. I'm only on the PS4. I don't have all of the other platforms or anything like that. But, please feel free to reach out. I'd love to be able to play a little bit with some of you guys. Oops, looks like I got some of the Postmaster.
Welcome back.
A couple of blues. Nothing. Doesn't look like anything I need.
Goodbye.
So I'm going to break them down real quick. Now the Facebook page, I got to add a new picture. Definitely don't have the one that I want up there.
Reorganize my inventory. It's not home.
It's basically
yet,
my Titan twice. I want to get a collage of my Titan, Hunter, and Warlock. So something I'm probably just going to work on tomorrow, to be 100% honest. It won't take long though, because I'm just taking a slice of each picture and you know, putting it together, saving it as like a collage or something, and going from there. So here we go. Gonna go back to Ikora. Jump in. So yeah, while we're doing this, the first post that I made, it's coming out. I know a lot of people have already kind of posted on it, but it is basically my thoughts on the State of Bungie post that they made after they canceled the live stream. I was not happy with the canceling of the live stream. I know there's a lot of people that weren't. I'm not in a this thing won't start here. I'm not in the, you know, I'm not alone in that. But it's just, you know, I'm probably one of the few people, I'm like the eternal optimist when it comes to this game. I know that Bungie fixed a lot of things from, you know, the start of Destiny 1 to the end. I happen to miss the loot cave and stuff like that. Not that that's a bad thing, you know, it just kind of it would have been fun to try it for, you know, a couple of minutes, but it's definitely not how you want to play the game. But, you know, it's just,
Thumos, the Unbroken,
I feel like
has a
they can
ship
fix
in
it,
that
but at
base.
this point,
It's the
I'm
only way we
also,
can get you onto the Almighty
I'm
undetected.
apprehensive.
So you're going to
I haven't
steal it.
lost faith in them. I
Newsflash,
know
folks, the fallen are on the move.
Bife put out a
They didn't learn their
video.
lesson the
For
first
those of
time.
you who don't know, my name is
Those
Bife,
scavenging vultures,
one of
those
the
fallen.
lore
Always turn up when you
masters
don't want 'em.
for,
like a warlock
this
when you're-
Destiny and Destiny 2. You know, he seems, you know, he says that he's lost a lot of faith in the studio. I don't know if I'm quite there yet because I've seen him turn it around. But I can definitely understand it because this game, like Destiny 2, is a regression, which he did bring up. It's a regression from Destiny 1, what it was at the end. I think part of that is they had the live stream doing so many updates that when it came time to, you know, get Destiny 2 going, they for whatever reason weren't able to get some of that implemented. I'm not a game dev, so I'm not even going to sit here and be like, oh, well, it had to be easy. There had to be a way to be done. That is not my place. Although I do work in an office space and I'm a manager. I deal with about 12, 13 people every day. And that's just my team, not to mention anybody else, you know, that I may have to help. And I just don't,
There's only one ship left.
I don't know, it doesn't seem like the
That must be
departments are
Thumos'
talking
ship.
to each other
Get to it
and
before
saying,
it's
you
too
know,
late.
hey, this is the feedback we're getting from the live updates, you know, people are loving this update, they're not loving this one so much. You know, I felt like it's, I don't know, kind of like the team that was putting together Destiny 2 was like, you know, you want to try new stuff, you want to get the casual player, and again, I'm really just rehashing what Bife said, but he kind of encapsulated my thoughts perfectly. You know, you want to get the casual player to come and play and come back and enjoy the game. You know, Destiny 1 was a real grind. It was very, very RPG-esque, which I know it is partially RPG, but it's also an FPS, and I feel like some of the things that were more prevalent in some other games that are first-person shooters were missing, you know, like the ranked PvP. Those of you who watch the stream know I PvP quite a bit, even though I am terrible. I personally prefer the 4v4 format. That does set it up for competitive gameplay. I'm not a big person to watch a lot of the streams for the, you know, MLG and stuff like that. So I'm probably not the best judge for that. But I will say that I prefer the 4v4 format for myself. I just think it fits my playstyle, my everything better. You know, even though I'm not as good, I never once had a KD ratio like I've had at least. like I've had in the 4v4 format. Like, no matter how much I played or how little I played, I never had the day I've had. Like I did. One day I had like a 4 efficiency rating. And again, for those who watch these videos, you guys know I'm not that good. So me getting that, it was, you know, you're probably thinking, man, that's crazy. I got the screenshot to prove it, because I know I had to take it just to be able to prove I did. But it's, you know, getting off topic, but I just feel like they made a lot of changes to try to appeal to the casual player. Again, Bife encapsulated the thought perfectly. It's fine that you want them to play. Like, I understand that Bungie has bosses at Activision that they have to answer to, and they have to sell, you know, certain games, and, you know, they got to make money. But at the same time, you'll make the money long term if you at least pretend like you care about the core player, you know, not the casual player, because we're the ones that are going to continue to buy all the DLC. We're the ones that are going to continue to be on Reddit and on the Bungie forums and places like that, and providing feedback. But it's, while it needs to be done constructively, if it's not, I feel like that's obviously counterproductive. But we want to make sure that it's being heard, and we want this game to be around for a while. You know, when they announced it, it's supposed to be a 10-year endeavor. And right now, it feels like we're technically year 4, or end of year 3. I don't know how they're actually classifying it, but it feels like the game has regressed a lot. Something I mentioned in the blog post that was made is stuff like the vendors, or the vendors, the various factions and things like that. You'll be able to go in and buy their material and get shards, or buy weapons and things like that with the shards. But you'll have to have unlocked so many engrams first before you'll be eligible to do that for whatever vendor shafts. I'm hoping that's also like get on it, stuff like that. They didn't really specify.
Me at Thumos' ship.
But I am hoping that's what it's going to be, because I just feel like,
she will want a replacement.
you know, I like New Monarchy, as you guys can probably see in my shader. Pretty much everything I wear for all my characters, it's all the New Monarchy stuff. I do have the weapons. Not even gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of the weapons, but a lot of it too, I haven't really taken the time to sit down and play with all of them. But even still, you know, the fact that I could walk up to Executor Hideo and say, "Hey, I've unlocked a lot of stuff with you. I want to get some more." You know, that's what it should be about. I should be able to. You know, I did like the fact that you could only switch factions like this. I feel like that's a cool thing that they had. I can't remember exactly. But it was great because it was basically like, oh, you're not going to switch it back and forth. You want to be allegiances to mean something. I mean, like now you have the faction rallies, which are cool, but they don't really do anything other than, oh, I can get gear. That's it. You know, the swords were kind of cool. I feel like that was part of the reason why New Monarchy won this past time. I think it was just kind of a fascination with the weapon choice, not so much, you know, people liking New Monarchy. Which, I mean, that's your thing. I mean, it's a video game. You can play it for whatever reason that you like. But for me, it's kind of like, especially that New Monarchy, they have such a rich history within the lore of Destiny. They brought down Lysander and Cordat, who were trying to overthrow basically everything.
Unlike someone I know,
so
they can handle hostile
they're very
technology.
prominent in the
that teleporter was
Destiny history and the
vaccine
lore,
stuff.
and yet it's kind of like, oh, they're just there. At least that's how it feels. Yeah, there's a vendor, you buy his stuff. Cool. That's it. In Destiny 1, you could do patrols where, you know, you would hear Lakshmi or Rock Jalal, you know, whoever it was, you know, and say, oh, we need you to do this, we need you to do that. And yeah, it was just a patrol, something small, nothing gonna really get the blood pressure going, but it felt like if you got the right one, it was, oh man, I'm doing something for my faction. This is really neat. Whereas now it feels kind of like, oh, well, you know, I'm just kind of hanging out. And again, for everybody plays this game for something different, and I get that, but that's why these are just for my personal feelings. I would love to see some more integration of the faction. Like that.
These codes work. Finish them off and get on board.
I really think it's a missed opportunity. But before they do that, I would love to see them fix the vault issue. That was something that was not addressed by Luke Smith in the State of Bungie post. It wasn't addressed by Mark Noseworthy, Christopher Barrett, just nobody. Eric Osborne, Bungie did a podcast.
Our plan relies
which you can
on
find
you.
pretty much anywhere.
Destroy the
at this
Almighty's
point.
weapons.
iTunes or Google Play Music.
While you're doing that,
whichever one you use. And I don't know. Like I said, I just feel like they were very candid and honest in, you know, hey, this is what we're doing. But in the same, you know, I say that knowing in the same breath that it's not. It doesn't address all the issues. You know, it doesn't, and it's not. It's just not, and especially because Luke Smith called it a collection game, and we can't collect anything. Like, we can collect absolutely squat. Because we don't have enough vault space. So that was not addressed. I'm kind of hoping that's like an Easter egg or something. I don't want to call it an Easter egg. That's not right. But like a surprise when Osiris comes out Tuesday, where it's like, hey, we didn't address it, but yeah, we're good now. You know. It would be really cool if they did that. So there's no guarantee. I'm not entirely confident that that's going to happen, but that doesn't mean that it won't. All we can do is wait and find out. So. Go.
Yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get started.
So let's go run this last meditation. Probably one of my favorite missions, where we go on the Almighty and we have to deal with the sun. I kind of did these out of order, but meditations are fun regardless, as far as I'm concerned anyways. So here we go. Let's go get this last one.
Yes, Guardian. Then take it. No, not
now, the only reason I may use some of these reputation tokens is to finish up my Titan's armor set. My Titan is really the only character I truly care about getting all the sets. My Hunter and my Warlock are alts, so it's one of those, like, if I get it, cool. If not, I can live with it.
Zavala's troops are already getting into position around the city. But they can't attack until we shut this thing down. So yeah. Ready when you are, partner.
Let's see the cutscene here.
made it. We're on the Almighty.
Good. You must find the ship's central core and disable its weapon system. Your best option will be to follow the fuel stream.
Barrel there. Just another thing for exploding barrels. Just he's a bad shot like me. I need all the help I can get, so exploding barrels are a must. And part of it too is I'm like, you've seen Family Guy, trying to get James Woods out of the house. You know how I am. A lot of times I'll be playing and then my wife will say something, or we help take care of my mom, so she might say something.
The weapon's already active. Are we too late?
Somebody will say something that will trigger a thought, and then I'm just like,
between the Almighty and the sun before it disrupts
and then
the
I
sun's
get totally
magnetic
lost in that thought, and
everything
goes like a striker doing a nightfall. And they're like, what's going on? And I'm like, oh. So, that's on me. I know that's a me problem. But, Scorpion turrets. I can do without them bad boys, though. Maybe one of the bigger butts for this game. If only for the fact that they hit hard. Regular viewers, you notice I didn't on much stream-wise today. My normal fire team is out. Saturdays is a tough day. During the holidays especially. Dark, his family. And the MG Fizzle both live in North Carolina where I used to live. And he was visiting some family in New City. Home all day, and you may have heard the other night, if you went back and watched the stream or you were watching live, Fizzle coaches basketball, so this time of year is always really super busy for both of them. It's not as unusual this time of year for me to try to find them and get a group going. Get some group activities done. Very much a coordinated effort. Everybody texting and stuff throughout the day, trying to figure out everybody's schedules and what we're going to do.
Our forces are moving into position outside the city walls. Your signal will start the assault.
There we go.
We'll get the job done, Commander. That tunnel over there should lead us straight to the central core.
There we go, they're both gone.
Blocked. I bet we can get the grinders working and clear this.
Gladiator out of the air. Good.
Ore tunnels are clear. We can follow the fuel to the weapons core.
Ready for action.
Zavala, your group is in position at the city's perimeter.
Understood. Preparing to go radio silent.
After midnight.
We can't give the weapon
I'm sounding old, but I think luckily this is the last one. So, way too much longer.
So, the only way to get where we're going is out there.
So here comes the fun part. So this is going to be a heavy plate and shit when you get to this part. What you gotta do is you gotta get to this
Stay
place
in the
here,
shadows.
okay?
The shadows!
It's in the shade. Now you'll see on the map, on the HUD of the upper left-hand corner, it's telling me to go straight. I'll do this just for the sake of showing you guys. When you try to go straight, you can't. You're blocked. Kinda sucks. I'm not gonna lie, I probably shouldn't say this, but it took me longer than I probably should have to figure out where I was supposed to go. So you go basically from shadow to shadow. So here now I'm not getting, hellfire and brimstone thrown at me. Second, just enough food to get my health regen going. There we go. Up and at 'em. We're in there, and then there's a door over here. There they go. that's basically clear. The rest of this mission is really simple.
It's time for me to go, Guardian. You know your path. You don't need our guidance anymore. If my journey ends today,
there they go.
Then I face it gladly.
Let's go.
Hey, Hawthorne says we're reaching our insertion point, and I'm not big on goodbye scenes. So, you do what you gotta do. Make it out alive, okay? I need someone who gets my jokes.
Forgot how long this mission was.
See those tubes? That's how we get to the weapon core.
Legendary, which probably end up being something I don't need. I got them all.
Here goes nothing.
Here we go. Ready to see the sun. Left. look up when you're running there. There we go.
Interceptors. It's like they're begging us to blow this place up.
I felt like anyways it was a big hit in House of Wolves. You had to ride around in pikes and stuff. Felt like that was those were always fun missions. Fun things that we could do as part of a couple of the missions anyways. A couple of the strikes, kind of the same thing you could do. Here we go with these generators.
Wow. That's... wow.
So basically now you gotta blow
take them out and the weapon will overheat.
Thermal exchangers. 2 shots from the interceptor will take care of that.
Last one should be ventilating the core.
One more big one.
Temperature levels are rising, but it's not enough. We need to disrupt the core itself. A fusion cell. We'll use that to overload the electron reservoir. I'm bringing the ship around! Run!
You're supposed to escape the elevator.
Zavala, the weapon is destroyed. Start the attack. We're done here. Let's go home.
There you go. And that's really it. This is the mission that does proceed. The previous one where I had to steal a ship, but it does precede the one I actually did first, which was me going and fighting Gaul. So I'm skipping all these cutscenes. I'm not going to ruin anything for anybody who hasn't played, even though basically come Tuesday there is no more spoilers or anything like that. You know, this part of the game is going to be, to me, completely open. So, just waiting for it to load in. Just takes a little while here. Just make sure I land properly and everything.
Drop them before they even see you. That's the way.
Alright, so let me go to test first. Got my Bright Ingram, I want to see what I got.
Eververse is at your service.
And a little more Bright Dust, not quite enough, obviously. Alright, let's see.
It's not home yet, but it will be.
What can I do for you, Warlock?
Rogue camo. Small button. Let's see what we got here. It's telling me to go talk to Ikora, probably because I have enough to get something. But I'm gonna check anyways. Check.
Okay.
Anything you need.
Alright, just taking a look here.
May you
Nothing new. Alright, so that's it for me tonight, guys. Those meditations were the last what I have to do on my Warlock. Tune in tomorrow. I will be playing my Hunter. Probably for the majority of the time that I'm playing, just because I do want to get some of the get some stuff done with her, get my flashpoints and stuff like that. So we'll take care of all that tomorrow. Probably stream a little bit longer, and hopefully you guys will have some questions for me. It's been fun, family. I look forward to seeing with you soon, and may the light of the traveler always be with you.